Hey there guys, and welcome back. Welcome back to today's video. It's just me. Booker does not really wish to comment as of yet, but we will be making a video at sometime during the week, but I feel that it's time to actually release a video and actually voice not just my opinion, but the opinion of others. But firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for messaging me through my Gmail account, messaging me through YouTube, and sending messages to my Dust account, requesting my response, my opinions and ideas, but not just mine, Booker's as well, and give me merry hell for the reason why I haven't posted a video sooner. The reason why I haven't really posted videos is because I actually wanted to gauge people's opinions. I wanted to help form my opinion by listening to others, you know, and that's where this videos come from. Instead of me just ranting and so on, listen to other people's ideas and opinions from across the spectrum. What I went and did is I created a chat called Bamster's Chat, yay Bam, and recorded some comments that I thought were relevant to the announcement by CCP Rouge for Dustwire 514 and Legion. And first on the menu is Glitch 116. Glitch, take it away, please, dude.
Hello. Oh, well, it's a little bit of mixed feelings about it, unfortunately. Well, Dust has while it's made a lot of strides in the this year, it really hasn't gotten anywhere, has it? Really, compared to everything that CCP's announced that they're going to do and what they planned on doing. A lot of that hasn't really come to light yet, and it's probably due to the fact that they're stuck on trying to do it on the PS3. I don't think Dust is ever really going to get anywhere on the PS3. So while I think that it's a good idea that they're trying to work with this on a computer to, you know, try and make it better, it is a little disappointing that they haven't said anything about what all these mercs who have been fighting and dying for about 2 years now are going to end up doing because of that. While I know a good number of people who do have computers, a lot of people in my corp don't necessarily have good ones that could run this, you know, so that would fracture half of our corp gone. You know, I don't know if we could reform our corp on Legion even if we tried. And our corp has been here since the beginning, since closed beta, so yeah, so it's just kind of a shame to see a lot of the past stuff that we've done so far kind of just feels like they're kind of throwing it to the side a little bit, you know? So, like, ultimately, I guess I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end, but I mean, I guess I kind of saw this coming, and, well, I mean, they really need to develop their game and their shit, you know, it's their game, they made it. Ultimately, they have the artistic say to whether or not I agree with it is another story.
And there we have Glitch's opinions and ideas about Dust 514. Next on the agenda is Mobius Ren. Mobius, dude, take it away.
Well, part of what was interesting with the Skype chat that I've been in most of the day that honestly has made it feel like, man, I feel like I've done 12 hours in 5, is, among other things, the little bit of information that about 5 months after the release of the PS3 version, they apparently started this Legion project and were working on it for 7 months. So the person that was speculating earlier that this was a long-term thing is actually correct. Honestly, to me, from what they were saying, from this whole thing being some kind of proof of concept prototype, they didn't present it that way. They presented it like the Dust Killer, which is why everyone's freaking out. It reminds me of 2011. I mean, I was at work when someone told me that, you know, 30,000 people had all dropped their accounts and were shooting at some monument in Jeddah, and then I came back home and saw the aftermath of it. This time I'm in the middle of it, and it feels exactly the same. Yet again, they did a botched job of doing their information, and now everybody's freaking out all over the place. I guess as far as how it affects me, I joined R&D Mercenaries, which is formed from a MAG clan called We Ride and Die Together, and they are entirely console gamers. Most of them don't even have PCs that could handle gaming, so the game moving to a PC would effectively remove them from it entirely.
Right, well, that was Mobius Ren. Mobius Ren, thank you for your comments and ideas about Dust and the future of Legion. Next on the agenda, guys, it is D1CK, aka Forum Troll Mark 1. Dick, take it away, please, dude.
Not impressed at all. That's the problem. I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, no, just completely not impressed. They build up a lot of expectation and deliver, like people have already said, this is just a repeat of the promises Dust could have been. Now we're receiving the promises Legion could be. The whole build up to FanFest and waiting, you know, a lot of talk that something big's going to be announced, so you're kind of excited thinking what is new and coming to Dust. And their major presentation at FanFest on the day dedicated to Dust is about a completely different game, which doesn't make any sense to me why they thought they could bring it out today and think like where the planning said bringing it out at FanFest is this like veiled surprise was going to be a good idea. We should have been warned about this months ago. We should have been shown concepts of how it could look on PC. We should have been told this is what they could do. They should have offered it to us because this game has been built on the PlayStation platform. Multiple corps have, like guys have already said, just player bases that are all console gamers, all first-person shooter gamers who have moved from the Battlefield series, some guys from Call of Duty or whatever, and they've committed a lot of time, some guys money, to this game, and yeah, it's leaving quite a lot of us in a bad spot. It's a bit awkward.
And guys, that was a D1CK. Yes, that was Dick talking about his outlook and feelings towards Dust and Legion. And currently, right now, as we all know, I've got the beautiful, the one and only Zara Minder. Zara, my dear, please tell me how you feel about this announcement.
Oh, I would have lots of things to add, but I'm trying not to swear too much, so... Like, personally, I am not a PC gamer. I have no interest in becoming a PC gamer, so the game that I've spent almost, well, coming in on 2 years now, more than a year and a half now at least, the amount of time I've spent on this game, and it's going to be basically being scrapped and being, you know, reimagined as a PC game. I have no interest. It's basically a fuck you from CCP to all the console gamers who have, you know, become part of the EVE universe and now being kicked out. So that's my main reaction. Now, I know this announcement doesn't mean that Dust is going to disappear instantly. However, the number of people who've already quit, the number of people who will quit in the coming days because they've been told there is no future to this game. A lot of the people playing have been playing in expectation of it will move to PS4, it'll be ported to PS4 and be better because the PS4 is a platform that has more to offer to the game, and it's not moving to the PS4. It might eventually move to the PS4 after Legion, you know, is made on the PC and they polish it and it's where they want it to be. They might port it over to the PS4. However, at that point it will be a new game on the PS4 and you have to start from scratch. And a console gamer playing with PC gamers is already at a disadvantage, and when the PC gamers have a head start, it's just gonna be sad. So that's my main issue at the moment. The people who are reacting by going, you know, biomassing their characters right now, I think are forgetting the fact that this announcement means, yeah, they'll be launching a new game, but there'll be time before that actually happens. They could just take the opportunity to, if they've enjoyed the game so far, just, you know, keep playing it. If you're here for the people you like playing with, hanging out with, your friends, just keep doing that until it's gone. But, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, are too disappointed to do that, so empty words.
Very sobering words there from Zara Minder. Right, next on the list is Mortabai. Mortabai, my good man, please tell me your opinions about this announcement by CCP Rouge.
I'm not actually shocked about this, if you can believe that, because I kind of felt like this game was going in the wrong direction in the first place. Only one console, taking the players of EVE away from their PCs, making them buy a PlayStation to buy this or get this game, was a real kick in, and you know, I don't know where they were trying to go with this, and the microtransactions and all that, which, as far as I know, my instincts tell me this game is going to be shut down for Project Legion. And a lot of things have come to like a weird type of thing. It kind of feels like you build like really close bonds in this game, and then they're teared apart in instants, because this game has brought a lot of close relationships, as we all know, because this game makes you build teamwork and really focus on it. And if you don't have that, you fail at this game. I don't know how this is going to transfer to Project Legion at all. As far as I know, it's like an open world, as what I heard, but Dust 514 has been a very joyous and very frustrating experience for me personally. And I don't know how they're going to transfer everything that they have in Dust 5 and 4 right now to Project Legion in general. It seems more of a type of game for people that are into PlanetSide, which I was okay with PlanetSide. It didn't it wasn't as bad as this with the people and who play it, because a lot of people in this game are really protoed out and have a lot of money and stuff, and this game will bring like a new experience for people, hopefully, and maybe correct on what Dust has not been able to do, which is make new people feel like they're welcomed. Maybe I want new people to feel like they're welcomed. I really want that. I want new people to come into the game and really just play it and not get proto-stomped and then leave because they got proto-stomped. That's a lot of the reasons why this game is failing right now, is proto-stomping. I'm gonna say that. One other thing, I don't know what they're gonna do about hackers. The reason this game has not enraged me a lot more than it has is because there's no real hackers on it, because you can't really, I don't know if you can hack on the PlayStation. I know there's a lot of lag switching and stuff, but when they transfer to PC, I don't know how they're gonna code that so that hackers can't hack, because if hackers, and it's going to be content based, of course, it's EVE, so people be losing money to hackers from PC, and that's what I was really feared of when I heard of Dust 514, and maybe they would integrate like maybe a PC version of it, and then PlayStation, they would integrate PlayStation and PS3 together to play together, and then you'd get people who are playing the PlayStation that are getting hacked and all that. It does not seem very interesting in concept, because a lot of first-person shooters just have hackers. But maybe they can code it good enough. I don't know. That's all I really have to say about Project Legion and Dust 514 in general. I'm kind of sad about it.
And next on the list is Denizzle for Snizzle, Snizzle for Dizzle. Yeah, dude, tell me how you feel.
Well, I'd have to say that considering this game isn't an MMO, I would think it would continue. For EVE, it's really hard to start off, but people have to adapt to the game. That's what I would see the same here too, but, you know, this game does enrage me a lot every once in a while, but I have to put up with it because I like it that much. I just like getting better at the darn game, and then calling people scrubs when I get to the top like that. But, as far as it would go for Legion, I would think that it should be ported to the PC just for development. And then when it's done being developed, it should get to the PS4 so that we'd have better gameplay and crap, you know?
And believe it or not, this poor gentleman had mic troubles, and that conversation ended right there. And next I have, and I hope I get this right, Anus the Trustworthy. Such a troll. Dude, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to the chat, and please tell me your feelings about Dust Eve Legion and what you think.
I would say that this was kind of hard news for me. I know I love Dust, but I can't put it in any other way that perhaps this new Legion is like it's like a new puppy for the family. It's all cute and tiny, and it has all this premise to be something great and awesome. But too bad, because the apartment's too small, and it's basically discarding the old and nice dog, which is Dust 514. And it's making me really sad, because I like this game. I like the premise. I have invested a lot of time in it. I mean, like, I've spent some money on it, not too much. I know this is a big problem. But what really gets me going is the fact that we're now getting mouse controls. I mean, I've been playing this game for so long with mouse and keyboard, and with every patch, the mouse controls have been getting worse and worse and worse. And if really, I am just happy about the new game just because of the mouse controls, but that's not a good reason enough. I'll play this game for perhaps a couple of months and then I'll probably leave.
Guys, that was Ennius the Trustworthy. I really hope I say that right, dude. I apologize if I do not. Right, well, as you guys have heard, those are just some of the selected recordings I did. A lot more were quite vile, quite frustrated, quite hurt, quite sad. Yes, and rightly so. They've had a game for 2 years, and they've played it for 2 years and loved the game for 2 years. 2 years is a lot of time to sink into a first-person shooter. As Judge Radamanthus once said, Battlefield 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, COD, Blops 2, whatever, only lasts for about a year. Dust 514 has lasted for 2 whole years, and sinking all that time and effort into a game that is now non-existent is a bit of a punch to the stomach, to be honest. And initially when I heard I'm not going to say my opinions with regards to this now, so yeah, right, yeah, when I watched the CCP keynote, I watched it full of anticipation, full of excitement, because the Eve Valkyrie keynote was just awesome. I'm a secret nerd. It was just epic beyond belief, and I was expecting the same sort of thing for Dust. That was my fault, unfortunately. I let myself believe. I won't lie, I was very frustrated at first with regards to the direction Dust 514 was going. But then after a Skype call from Jen Zaranda, a very good friend of mine from CPM, and she then sort of restored some faith in me. Thank God for you, Jenza. Thank you so much. I then went on to Dust, grabbed a 2-liter bottle of cider, necked it, and got incredibly drunk, and somehow found my way onto Pyrex's live stream. God help you, all of you watched that. I just want to sort of expand on what I said there. I said that Dust 514 to Legion is that similar to what Brutus did to Julius Caesar, E2 Brute. Julius Caesar was killed by Brutus, a trusted friend and ally, for the betterment of Rome. That's what I initially felt. Today, after watching the information about Dust and the direction Dust is going, my faith has been restored. Listening to Delboy and Judge and Stefan Almighty, Gasper Rand, Judge Radamanthus, and Uncle Pyrex, I have now new faith in Dust 514. The way I see it now is that Dust 514 is us. We are a community that has created Legion. We have formed the bonds and trusts through adversity. Dust 514 has been that adversity. There are some people in this game that I would not trust with a bar of soap, and yet there are others I would buy a pint of beer for them when I saw them in a pub. That's the kind of day and game Dust 514 is, and to be honest, CCP could have worded it a little bit better. However, if Dust needs to die for itself to grow, to expand, to become better, and if it needs to go to a PC to do that, do it. Dust needs to become the game we all hope and want it to be. It's our game. We are a community. The game Legion was created on the community. Think of it like that, guys. We are Legion. We balanced Legion. We created Legion. We are Legion. Legion is us. The king is dead. All hail the king. All hail Legion.